The picture you are about to witness is based on newspaper and court records. It is a true story.
They tell me that a great many of you may be interested in jobs in television production. But I think you're entitled to the hard, solid facts in the case.
Hi everyone, and welcome to 3 Questions. Well, we finally made it to the middle of summer, and I hope your business cycle is better than it was this winter. We're going on location this month as Steve Nathans has loaned us the Event DVTV mobile unit so that we can visit with 2 great New England producers.
Hi, I'm Eugene DeFrancesco, and welcome to EugeneWorks.com here in Plymouth, Massachusetts, America's hometown. This is where Eugene works. It's kind of like, it's my own little man cave, but it really is work. And over here is where I edit. This side of the room is a mess, but you can see this is where cameras and lights live. My favorite place in town is my kitchen. It sounds noisy up there, so maybe we'll meet some people. Hi! We're shooting video up here. Can you guys either be in it or get out?
Absolutely not. I just dyed my hair. I'm getting ready to rinse it.
Oh, we could sell this footage for a fortune.
That's not going to happen.
While Eugene is dealing with issues in the kitchen, let's head up north of Boston and visit with Mike Callahan.
Hey everybody, welcome to Black Tie Video. We're in Burlington, Massachusetts, and let me take you inside. Come on in. We got 2 sides. We got the office side. Come on in. As you can see, there's our office manager, Patty. This is the other side of the building. It's our production room, but this is a nice room with a big screen. We got built-in sound system and adjustable lighting, so we keep the ambience nice. We try to woo the customer in, show them that we know what we're doing, and hopefully they love our work.
Mike and Eugene each have a different working environment. Each works for them. For myself, I own a 2-family house. My office is on the 2nd and 3rd floor. Come on in. This is our viewing area where we meet with clients, and over here is our green screen area where we do a lot of our interviews. Come on upstairs on the 3rd floor. I'll show you where we do our editing. Hey, welcome to my editing area. This is the place where I spend tons of hours cranking out that old wedding backlog. And in that room over there, that's where our telephone conference area is, where all our data communications people are working, answering calls, and booking same-day edits and legacy biographies. Next door to our communications center is where Jim Megan works.
Hey, nice to see you again. Right now I'm working on one of our creative concept videos. The first step in that process is getting the photos into the computer. We do that here by actually shooting the photos with a digital camera. They're then taken into the Mac where we put camera motion on them and add effects and whatnot. Most of these, if not all of these, photo montages are actually shown at events. The days of the walk-in client doing a standalone photo montage has really gone by.
You're right, Jim. Not everybody wants us to do a photo montage. 15, 20 years ago, we used to produce a product called The Family History. 100 photographs, we put it to music, charged about $295, and we made a lot of money. Now everyone is producing their own photo montages, and we've had to find another way to get a video product that will give us such a good profit.
The pursuit of profit, otherwise known as the old grind, the old rat race, chasing the buck, or what have you.
Photo montages can be fun, especially when the client doesn't put their photos in order.
You tell people to number their photos, and even if they number their photos, which often they come here and they sit here and number them, like, I didn't have anything to do this week, then they want to show you each photo and have a discussion about each photo. You know what? I'm sure your uncle's a great guy. I don't really care to see his fishing trip. I'm not that interested in seeing you in your confirmation dress.
Many years ago, before I went to my first WEVA convention and learned from the pros how to produce a photo montage, I was stumbling around like a lot of other videographers, trying to figure out how to get the photos shot correctly and then edited inside my computer. Do you remember the early days of shooting photo montages?
We would simply take the camera, video camera, put it on a tripod, staple or tack or do a double stick on tape, on like Scotch tape, and just, I'd have a little spot on the wall where I had a little line drawn out so I knew it was straight.
And if I had to make them stay a certain way, I'd use like a little piece of that office putty that you could stick something, and I'd shoot them in.
And I'd paste the picture up there, come back to the camera, run it for about 5-6 seconds, stop the camera, go back.
I know guys that did them on the refrigerator with magnets, you know, back in the day.
Only effects even back then were maybe a mosaic. We had a time-based correct that did mosaics, or fade to white, fade to black.
Which had all the digital effects, and it had like a dissolve and 2 wipes.
And people loved them because you had that music, and sometimes the picture would match up with the music, and not on purpose. It just would happen, and they consider you a genius. You know, like, oh my God, when it talked about the sky, it was a shot of the sky. You're a genius. Like, can't you taking credit for that?
It's official. On this summer day in 2009, it's time to put an end to our old friend, the photo montage. It's now time to create concept videos, biography legacies, and same-day edits. This way we give our clients more value, and in turn, we can charge higher prices.
Sales, they've got to go up. Expenses, they've got to go down. And I mean right now.
Combining photographs and video interviews of friends and family is a great way to tell the story of a 50th wedding anniversary or a 40th birthday. And you as a videographer get to meet some very interesting people to interview.
Some told me that working for Ralph was like working for the Pope, except with the Pope, you only had to kiss his ring.
Josh, congratulations. I'm proud of you. You can be governor, but with your intelligence and people skills, you can do more. You could become the first Jewish president of the United States. Mazel tov, Josh, and Yasher Koach.
Once you start to add interviews to your concept videos, you're ready now to take your videos to your next wedding. We love to produce same-day edits, and these include photo montages, love stories, and interviews in a product we brand The Wedding at the Wedding.
I've been looking forward to my wedding, June 20th, 2009, for a long time. I know my father will be so proud to walk me down that aisle.
The crowd loves to see footage of the wedding day at the wedding. The guests are entertained, and you as a videographer get to showcase your talent in front of 300 guests, all potential new clients. The audience gets to see your craft, and you become the hero of the night, especially when your client gives you the thumbs up for a job well done. Once you decide to become a video entertainer and to start showcasing your video talents to an appreciative audience, it's time to consider the question, should I bring my own AV support?
I sure can say something about AV support on location. I don't trust it.
The house AV was kind enough to allow us to tap into their house system.
I've not had good experiences on the times I've relied on others.
It was great until we went to play it. And then we played the video and there was no sound. It was like a silent movie.
There have been relatively few instances where it's gone off without a hitch.
Right away, you know that feeling. Your heart goes, and you got everybody in the room kind of giggling, and you got the function manager looking at you with these eyes that are just could burn you.
And I've had instances with the DJ office to plug me into his system, and unless I really need to do that, I usually say, no thanks, we're covered.
So quickly you got to recover. I had a cable. I looked at the guy in the band. I mean, he felt for me. I quickly plugged a cable into the output of the deck, and I ran a 1/4-inch plug over to him, and he popped in it. And it maybe took about a minute and a half, but it felt like an hour.
I feel affronted when the quality of my work is negatively impacted by shortcomings of somebody else's presentation.
That was one example where I said to myself, as kind as they were to let us tap into their AV, I thought, no, not again.
I get together with Gene and Mike a lot, and always we talk about some horror story about AV support. They're right, bring your own equipment. Event TV has a good article this month on how you can evolve from a videographer to a video entertainer as you market and promote your work. Videographers who have moved in this direction are seeing better bottom line profits, more customers, and more business.
Got the message?
Weaver's having a fabulous convention this year, and many of the presentations will deal with what we're talking about. Kevin Shahinian and David Robin will talk about creating video concepts, and they're two of the best in the business. I'll be moderating a presentation with 6 amazing videographers who produce biographies, concept videos, and same-day edits. I'm always looking forward to WEVA. I'm a same-day edit addict. And if you see me at WEVA, let's talk and share some business knowledge about our video world.
I'd like to suggest that we adjourn for now and all give this some serious thought, and then get together for another meeting next Monday after dinner to discuss a plan for spending and all these other matters.
Ooh, next Monday, after dinner? I'm busy, I can't make it. But I'll tell you what, how about we all get together down at WEVA?
Sounds like a good plan, Jim. Love to see everyone at WEVA. And we'll see you next time on 3 Questions on Event DV TV.